Hi guys, welcome to Throne Thursdays. These are your cards for October 17th, 2019. The main message I get here is that we have a lot of ideas up in the air, and Spirit is telling us, especially with the cards with yesterday, we have a lot of creative energy that can work in our benefit. So Spirit is saying to write some of these ideas down because we're really busy right now. It seems like all of us have a lot of things up in the air. As you see with Brand, he has all these things going on, and he's not sure where to put his focus with his sight. Not his eyes are like the eyesight is gone, so he's got a ton of ideas going on. So Spirit is saying to write them down. We also have some negative energy that we're doubting ourselves. We're doubting, financially, like, what's going on? What does the future have for me? You're in this doom and gloom kind of energy. And Spirit is saying this is just temporary. We have a man up by himself, a female by herself, and another man. And it seems like this is the time of isolation. This is what Spirit has been calling for, saying that a lot of us from October 1st to the mid of October would have a time of isolation where we're not, wanting to be out and stuff. Some of us, like myself, this is actually a spiritual journey where we actually have to honor Spirit and light candles, honor God and light candles. So we're not able to, maybe go on our evening walks right now, but that's okay. Like, don't give in to the negative energy. It's only temporary, especially when we got the Sun card yesterday. It is saying that, all of this is just temporary, that energy that we're feeling, and good days are upon us. And this card and this card, all positive news. They, even though they're in isolation and you may be feeling doom and gloom, positivity is coming in. Abundance in the actual fact of materialism is coming in. So don't feed that demon that's in you that is putting you down. You fight back against that demon. Let the light shine in. Let the darkness escape. So with our first card is the Seven of Cups. Serious mystery, possibilities, fantasies, imagination. Your imagination is on overdrive just now, and you do not yet have the information you need to make a decision. Everything feels up in the air. You may need to make a choice without knowing the facts, but you have your intuition to guide you. An additional meaning is imagination, dreams, and visions. So that's what I was saying. I've been telling some of us to keep a pad and paper by our bed, because I am so guilty of this. I'll sit there and I'll get a bunch of messages from Spirit, and I'll be like, I'll remember in the morning. It's very simple. And then more messages come in and I only remember half, or I remember none. So make sure you write those messages down. Sometimes Spirit, it can be a little too much. Like, I find after I do the live feeds on Saturday, the night that I fall asleep going into Sunday, I find that Spirit comes in a lot. And it was overwhelming last weekend. And I said, I'm sorry, Spirit, but I can't right now. Because it can be overwhelming. It's a lot of energy, especially when you're like myself and you do the lives, and some of people you're not sharing, you're not exchanging energy with. So, it can be be a big toll on you. So, you know what I mean? Don't worry. Spirit understands. They understand. They know your limitations, and you're growing. These physical side effects from readings will, dissipate as you keep going and you keep moving forward. So our second card is the Four of Coins. This is the negative energy I was talking to you guys about. Improvement, money, security, materialism. So this card plays into basically this temporary bad energy we're in is going to play into these cards here, where they are calling that, money is coming into play. Happier days are upon us. So, all of the hard work you've put in, everything you've sacrificed for others is now going to come in. The reverse card shows insecurity. So we're feeling insecure because, we've sacrificed a lot, and maybe, your income isn't what you would like it to be, or, you've lost your job, or, you've had a temporary setback. But that's exactly what that means. It's a temporary setback. This will not have lasting effects on you. And this might be because you cannot find regular employment. A reorganization at work moves you away from promotion, or more generally, you're finding it tough to save or hold on to money just now. So, like with the holiday season coming upon us, Canada just had their Thanksgiving, and then the American Thanksgiving, and then we have Christmas. So don't get overwhelmed. This is where Spirit is saying, don't let the past affect you anymore. Whereas telling, like, if you're in a relationship and they keep throwing something from your past in your face, this is a time to release that. We don't let go of those life lessons, but we can no longer bring it up to harm people. So we have to learn from the lesson. And one example is, think about last Christmas and how your family was provided for. So trust Spirit, trust God, trust fairies, trust angels, whoever you trust, and know that they have your back. This energy is only temporary. This energy is also from the Mercury retrograde, the planets and their effects on us. The moon energy is going to affect us for today as well. So just know that, it's not just you. A lot of people are feeling like this, and Spirit has got our back. So the third card we got is the King of Spears. Honor, freedom, openness, inspiration. This king is engaging, charismatic, and passionate about what he does. He might be a business startup, communication, the arts, or a travel industry. So the Knight of Spears might be a man for some of us coming into our life. Whatever his position, he upholds high standards. Applied to a situation, a light, bubbly moment offers a way to create financial freedom. For some of us, this is a man coming into our life where we were not ready for love. He is coming in, and with him will come financial stability. So with him will come financial security. With him will come the materialism that you seek. This is not necessarily a bad thing. This is just sometimes this is the cards we were dealt, and this was already written in your book that you were going to meet someone and they would better add some financial freedom to your life, some materialism to your life. And there's nothing wrong with that. Just make sure you're not loving him for the wrong reasons, because he is, he does deserve to be loved for the right reasons. Our fourth card, pardon me. Fulfillment, comfort, prosperity, focus. So you see a lot of coins coming into our life. So this is exactly what I was telling you guys. This situation of feeling that you don't have enough will be reversed, where your cup will run over. Your cup will runneth over. This 9 symbolizes satisfaction and prosperity. Financial worries are over. Projects get completed, and your efforts bring material benefits, including the finer things in life. You feel happy at home with yourself, and any past sacrifices you have made will feel worthwhile. So you're going to see that every effort, every sacrifice you have made in the past is now going to show you this is why you had to make those sacrifices. Sometimes we go without for God or Spirit, whatever you believe in, to teach us lessons in that time. And then, like God says, whatever was taken away from you, he will give back to you and 10,000 times fold of what you lost. Additional meaning, including redecorating and yard or garden projects. So some of us on the other side of the world, as we live in Canada, we live in North America, we are getting ready for the winter, and the other side of the world is getting ready for the spring. They're getting ready for harvest. They're sowing their seeds. They're getting their soil ready. So just know that happier days are upon us. Don't let the planets take a toll on ourselves. Don't allow that to drain you. So the last one, Page of Spears. Good news, creativity, ideas, friendship. As a person, the page is a young individual, male or female, who is enthusiastic and talkative. Applied to a situation, the card means good news, and often shows a young situation, such as a project in development. So something that you've just started, you maybe haven't seen the fruits of your labor, so you're doubting yourself. Did I waste my time yet again? This is something I'm passionate about, but it's not where I need to be. I need this to also, help me financially, as well as spiritually, as well as, your energy into it, because the more you put into it, you want it to be fruitful, like exchange of energy. He often avoids. Oh, am I reading the right one? No, I'm not. My gosh. Applied to a situation, the card means good news and often shows a young situation, such as a project in development, particularly in the art, writing, and the arts. You may you make contact with old friends to talk about new ideas. So this is a creative, sociable time. So some of us, we were in isolation. The cards told us beginning October to the middle of November, or October 1st to October 15th. Some of us had pulled away from being sociable. This may be because of spiritual beliefs like myself, where we have to light candles and we cannot do so many sociable things because we are honoring our faith. So some of us, that's what it is. But you will see these people being more sociable now because next Tuesday these honoring candles will have come to a finish until the next one, which is in December. So get a hold of those friends that you have always relied on before. Sometimes friends have a season and a reason. So if you have a sociable project and friends that have, this is their area, this is their skill house, we will be calling on them to help us out. Sometimes friendships take a back burner because of life, and you can't help it because life gets in the way. It's so busy and people think it's an excuse, but when you have a 9 to 5 job and kids and everything else, it's a lot. So don't be so harsh with some people, but just understand that. And like I said, you're going to have to go into maybe I keep seeing Facebook friends, so you may have to go a ways back, people you haven't talked to in a while. Take them out for a coffee and then start picking their brain, so it doesn't seem like you just got in touch with them just for this particular project. So these are your cards for October 17th, 2019, Throwing Thursdays. And I hope you join us again tomorrow for Friday's Pick a Card.